God had to handle David differently from the rest of the army, because God knew that the Israelite army, they wore his name well, but they didn't believe his name well. I find it to be so interesting that that's the same with a lot of us. We like to wear the Christian label. We like to tell people, we like to proclaim on social media that we're Christians, but where are the Christians who actually believe his name well? And the way to determine that is to look at the lifestyles. It's not what we post on social media. It's not in the videos. It's not in the lives. It's not even in this class right here. It's really tested when you look at your lifestyles, when you look at your conversations, when you look at how you think, when you look at how you really believe, what really gives you confidence, what really elevates and stabilizes your faith. Some of us can wear his name well outwardly. Again, we can say the right things, we can wear the right things, and even be involved in ministry, but internally we are unstable in our faith. We don't believe well in every season. The Israelite army, they have fought several battles before this moment, okay? And the Bible tells us that the 3 oldest sons of Jesse, they followed Saul into battle. So for X amount of time, they've been involved in the war. They've been trained. They've fought so many armies, right? And they've been successful up until this point. And in this point, they wore his name well. They were known as the Israelite army. They were known as God's chosen people. That name was carried around in the nations, in regions. And the Philistine army knew these are the Israelites. And that's the same thing with the world. They know these are the church people. These are the ones that go to church. But when the Philistine army saw the Israelite army face to face, they saw they have the name, but they don't believe the name. My gosh. And that's how the world sees us now. They see us as the people who go to church. They see us with the title of Christian, but they don't see us believing God well, because here we are mixing in with the demonic and with the Spirit of God, because here we are compromising, making negotiations with the devil. Here we are giving the devil an opportunity to speak into us the very things we should be slaying down with the word of God. And the world is watching us. They call themselves church people, but they don't believe the head of the church. They don't believe Christ for who he is. Because every time the world comes at the church, a lot of times the world is successful. We see the spirit, different evil spirits involved in ministries, involved in church services, and that should not be so. We don't only need to wear his name well. People of God, we have to believe his name well. And our lifestyles have got to be a reflection of that and not a contradiction of that.